Hello, God's people. Welcome to today's edition of Insights with Ezekiel as we continue to make progress with the ongoing series, Making the Most of 2023. Today, our emphasis is on communities. In Proverbs chapter 27, verse 17, in the New Living Translation, the Bible declares, as iron sharpens another iron, as iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. This is so important, the importance of communities. Now listen to this. If you desire to make the most of 2023, then you cannot afford to do life alone. I will say it again for the sake of emphasis. If you intend, if you plan to make the most of this year, then you cannot afford to do life alone. And that's why I've come today to encourage you that you belong to a community that will spur you to grow, that you belong to a community that will propel you to grow, that you belong to a community that will motivate you to grow, that you belong to a community that will inspire you to grow, as it were. Now, in this context, community could refer to a mentorship group. Community could refer to a group of like minds. Community could refer to your friends. But it is important that you do not do life alone. Belong to a community that will spur you to grow holistically. This is so important. You may need to open yourself to accountability platforms. You may need to open yourself to a church that will spur you to grow. You need to belong to a ministry, a department, a unit. You may need to reach out to people. You may need to pay money for accountability and for coaching, whatever it is. But ensure that you don't do 2023 alone. This is so important. I want to encourage you to belong to a community that will spur you, SPUR, to grow, influence you to grow, that will ginger you to grow. A community where everyone is focused, a community where everyone is energetic, a community where everyone is purpose-driven. You want to belong to those kinds of communities because the energy in those communities will eventually rub off on you. I close with Proverbs chapter 13 verse 20. Proverbs chapter 13 verse 20, the Bible says that he that walks with the wise shall be wise, but the companion of fools shall be destroyed. In other words, when you belong to a community of wise people, you will become wise. Ezekiel, I desire to make the most of 2023. And one advice I will give you for free is to belong to a community that will spur you to grow holistically and in the right direction. Have a productive day. I see you tomorrow. Thank you.